What is going on? Welcome to my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for clicking on my channel and this video. Thanks. Before I get started, just make sure you go and click the like button down below. It really helps me get on the algorithm so that more of my videos come up. And go and hit the subscribe and notification bell, please. I would really appreciate that. Lots of cool content on my channel, lots of free lessons, so go check them out. Lots of cool backing tracks, stuff like that. So today I want to talk a little bit about fear and stage fright. Now I've had plenty of students ask me about this stuff throughout my teaching career, and they're like, how do you do it? Like, how do you get on stage? How do you do that without being scared or without being nervous or whatever? And I'm like, I feel nerves just as bad. Like it could be me playing in front of like 20 people, and I'm probably going to be just as nervous, maybe even more nervous than playing in front of 400, 2,000 people, right? So it really differs. The thing for me, I used to get really nervous, and the first few shows of tour, I would be really nervous and shaking and whatnot. But after a few shows of the tour, my nerves would start to go down a little bit, and I would start to enjoy it more because there were no nerves. I would just enjoy it. So it normally took me a few shows to get into the groove. So my advice to some of you younger players out there that are suffering from stage fright and nerves are just like, feel the fear and do it anyway. Just take that courage and just go up there and just make yourself do it. You know, because life's going to throw a lot of scary things at you. There's going to be a lot of nasty people you'll meet throughout life, a lot of scary situations. You just have to feel the courage, and you just have to go and do it anyway. And you have to think the long term. You have to think about your career. Do I want to be a musician forever? Do I want to play live forever? Well then, you know, get up on that stage, just go and do it, okay? The more you do that, the more the easier it's going to get. I grew up skateboarding, right? I would try and, you know, jump stair sets. I never did too many. I think the most I did was like 5. It was like nothing, right? But when I was like 11, 12 years old, stair set was huge. I was terrified, right? But when I just said screw it, I went for it, and I ollied that stair set. And yeah, I bailed a few times. I really hurt myself a few times, but when I did finally land it, it was just the best feeling ever. And then that fear was diminishing each time I did something scary on my skateboard, right? Same thing with getting on stage. The more you do it, the more you get out there, that fear diminishes, and then you start to really enjoy it, and you start to really be able to take control and you know, have the courage to really break through. So that's my advice to some of you beginner guys that have stage fright. Now I personally, and sometimes throughout my career, I've gone on stage and I've been so nervous, and I've worked myself up to the point where I'm like, I have to be perfect, I have to be perfect, I have to be perfect. And I always strive to be my best. I always strive to be as perfect as I possibly can. But I am also human, and there have been times where I've been on stage and I maybe not played my best, or I've hit a wrong note, or my hands have been sweaty because I've been nervous and I've slid off and hit wrong notes, and you know, it happens. We're human, you know. But what I would do was I would just punish myself, because I tried to hold myself to such a high standard to like my guitar heroes. Like, they never mess up, they're perfect every time. And I would try and hold myself to that standard. So when I did mess up, I would punish myself. Like, I have to quit guitar now. I get super, like, it's embarrassing to say now because I've worked on myself a lot, but back then I would get like really upset with myself. You know, I remember there was one Fallen in Reverse show. It was like back in like 2011, and I just like really screwed up a couple of the solos. I didn't play them to my best of my ability. And I remember coming off stage and just being like, I have to quit now. Like, I've shamed myself. Like, and it wasn't the right way to go about things, because I was punishing myself and just slamming myself down and bringing myself down to the point where I was just so upset about it that I would just want to quit my instrument. And that was stupid, because I love playing guitar. Like, whether I screw up or not, like, no one cares, you know? Like, no one cares, and except for me. And like, so like, the show was good, people had fun at the show. You know, I had a good show. I shouldn't have got like that, right? But that's what I was doing, was I was punishing myself, and in a way it was kind of good because it was forcing me to sit down and like really drill at my instrument till I was perfect, right? But I noticed no matter how much I practiced, no matter how much pressure I put on myself to be really perfect. Like for example, I did a China tour, 2016 with my solo stuff, and 10, 12 hours a day, over and over, practice, and I was like, you have to be perfect. Guess what I did first day? I screwed up. I hit a wrong note, and it wasn't just a wrong note, it was just a kind of wrong note where it's like, you can't even pretend that was a jazz note, right? so, and that's what I did, and it wasn't because I didn't practice, it wasn't because I didn't put the work in, it was because I was nervous and I was putting all this pressure on myself. And it was hurting me, and it was making me screw up. And then what I noticed was that after a few shows, and I was like relaxed and I was getting into it, that's when I played my best and I played really well. And then I did play, you know, to the best of my ability. So what I've realized is that I have to go on stage and I have to have this mentality of like, it's okay, go and have fun. Just play like you're playing at home in your bedroom or like whatever. Or band practice or whatever, just go and just have fun, just practice, it's okay. Okay, like if you mess up, no one died. It's fine. That doesn't mean don't strive to be your best. It doesn't mean don't try and be the best musician that you can be and really strive for the best. But if you get to that place, we're human, we mess up, right? It's okay, and guess what? And what I've learned is that you have to mess up to get better. And that's not just with music, that's with everything in life. You have to screw up, you have to mess up, sometimes really bad, to look at what's going on in your life or you're playing or whatever and be like, wow, like I really screwed up, and you don't do it again, right? And you learn, or if you do it again, just learn from that too. If you have a good situation, cool, use that to your advantage. If you have a bad situation, good, use it to your advantage. Good, bad situations, it doesn't matter, you use them to your advantage, you learn from them, you get better. And so since I've been coming from that mindset, I notice when I get on stage, I just have more fun. It's just more light, I actually play better, right? So that might be a thing too, is don't put so much pressure on yourself. Try and be the best you can be. Yeah, put in the hours, practice definitely, of course, but it's okay. It's okay, no one cares. No one's gonna die, right? You just get out there and have fun and play your best, and that's all you can do. Also, I've been living my life very differently the last couple of years. I used to be very nervous, anxiety-ridden. People look at me and be like, oh, Jack, you're so chill, you're so chilled out. And I might look like that on the outside, but inside I had so much anxiety and I was so worried and I was so stressed. And I've kind of let all of that go now because I read one book, The Power of Now by Eckhart Tolle. Really recommend this book. I'll put a link in the description so you guys can go grab that book. I really recommend going and grabbing it. And I read that book, and it was basically like, just to get the gist of it, Eckhart Tolle's saying, the past doesn't exist, the future doesn't exist, the only moment we have is right now. And when I realized that on a really deep level, I was like, that's completely right, that is so true. And now I really remember that fact, and I just really take that in before I go on stage. You know, I say to myself, there's only now, there's only now, there is only now. And then when I get into that mentality, then I can connect with the audience more. I can be on stage and really do my thing, and that fear is kind of there. I might be nervous, I might be shaking, I might still have that fear, but it gives me more courage. It gives me more of enjoyment being on stage, because when I was on tour, you know, let's say anywhere from like 2011 to 2017, anywhere in that time frame. When I went on tour, the shows would be blurs over and over again, because when I was on stage, I was like so focused on like, you know, playing perfect, putting all this pressure on myself. And then, but when I learned to just relax and leave it alone and just be like, it's okay, you know, there's only now, it's okay, just enjoy it. My playing, the shows were much more fun, and I started to really enjoy the moment, as opposed to be worried about when I come off stage, oh no, someone's gonna get a cell phone video of me on stage hitting a wrong note or like playing crappy, like, and I would be so worried about it, and I would judge myself so harshly. And then But now I've given that up. I'm like, I don't care, you know. It's okay. I'm a work in progress. We're works in progress, and that's how it's helped me become a better musician and a better player, and actually just relax and just enjoy live shows a lot more. So hopefully that information helps you guys. Hopefully you can take that with you. And there are breathing exercises you can do. One I like to do is the kind of Tony Robbins thing: hands up, bring them down. You know, deep breath while you do that. There's also something called a flutter breath from your diaphragm I might do. Kind of makes you feel lightheaded. It helps you, helps bring you into a more peaceful state. So hopefully that information's helped you guys. You're ready to tackle the stage with no fear. And if there is fear, good, use it to your advantage, you know. Well, people often say, nerves are good, I play better when I have nerves. Not me. Like, when I have nerves, I play like crap. Like, if I'm super chill and I'm relaxed, I play my best. Okay guys, hopefully that information's helped some of you. I really hope it does. If you like the information, go subscribe, hit the notification bell. I have lots of free lessons on here, lots of good content. I basically just kind of, with this YouTube channel, obviously it's a way for me to get my music out there, but also like I've taken so much from the guitar community, just I've learned so much, and I've learned from so many players and so many different people, and I use so many different backing tracks and stuff like that, that this is kind of me giving back. I'm kind of, you know, giving some of the stuff I've learned, some advice back to you guys, and I just really hope it helps, you know. So and if I can inspire any of you or help any of you, then that just really means the world to me. Head down to the description. I have some video lesson packs available. I have some on speed picking, sweep tapping, just mixing shred techniques together. I have a bunch of cool video lessons you can go grab. You can head down there and get some cool merch like this. It really helps me out, helps me continue creating content like this for you guys, so please go grab that. I take care of every order myself. Thank you so much for watching guys, much love, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.